All right, Lila, we survived our very first overnight shift without accidentally setting off any alarms, releasing the hounds, or getting locked in the break room fridge. I call that a win. How are you feeling, apart from being single-handedly responsible for the grand sudden global orange juice shortage?
Listen, Finn, when you're staring at CTV screens for 12 hours, vitamin C becomes a lifestyle, not a beverage. And let's be honest, the only thing more energetic than me last night was you practicing ninja rolls between those crates. Trying to impress the ghosts of Ferrari's past?
Absolutely. I heard one wrong beat from the McLaren and suddenly decided now was the perfect time to attempt parkour. If parkour meant tripping over my own shoelaces and inventing new yoga poses. Honestly, I think the security cameras are traumatized. They'll need therapy by Thursday.
Therapy, please. I saw your cat crawling on camera 7 and almost called a priest. But let's talk atmosphere. The Grand smells like 100 million quid in one ancient cafe. You think anyone noticed us playing soundtrack bingo when the Lamborghini alarm went off at 2 a.m.?
If they did, I hope they appreciated our taste. Enya for the Bentleys, hardstyle for the Beatles, and, of course, dramatic opera every time an actual human needed help with the ticket machine. If checking parking tickets was an Olympic sport, we'd both be exiled for unsportsmanlike giggling.
Giggling and commentary. Don't forget your impersonation of a luxury car owner, which, by the way, was one cravat away from being a Bond villain. I swear, by next week you'll be assigning horoscopes to every license plate. A Virgo. She parks diagonally.
Honestly, nothing threatens a parking garage's security like me, fake coughing billionaire, and you dispensing unsolicited Marmite-based life advice to the intercom. If security gets any tighter in here, we'll need to MacGyver our way out with a coffee stirrer and, obviously, an orange juice box.
Please. Nothing says elite surveillance like two caffeine-charged podcasters surrounded by citrus and luxury sedans, fighting over Wi-Fi bandwidth. Welcome to the Grand, where the cars sparkle, and we only occasionally lose the plot, usually somewhere between sunrise and the vitamin C-induced hallucinations.
All right, so Lila, I think it's official. I've memorized more license plates than my own phone number. At this rate, if my mum's car got stolen, I'd recognize it faster than our last coffee order. Remind me again, are we security guards or contestants on Britain's Got Mundane Talent?
Finn, please. The highlight of my day was a guy parallel parking between two Bentleys like he was defusing a bomb. If we had judges in the control room, I'd have given him a 9, but only because he didn't hit a single wing mirror. This place may be underground, but it's definitely not underwhelming.
I'm still not over how every floor looks like something out of a spy thriller. Yesterday, I half expected Daniel Craig to roll up in an Aston and ask for directions to Section C4. Instead, it was a lawyer in yoga pants looking for a charging station. Close enough, right?
Hey, don't mock the Yoga Pants Brigade. Those folks are the true secret agents, managing both car fobs and green smoothies without breaking a sweat. Oh, and speaking of overwhelming tech, I swear the wall of monitors winked at me this morning. Or maybe I'm just hallucinating from too much instant coffee?
No, you're right. The screens definitely have a mind of their own. Yesterday, I tried to zoom in on a suspicious hat and accidentally triggered the disco lighting on floor 2. Somewhere out there, there's a Rolls-Royce that thinks it's Saturday night at Studio 54.
At least you didn't set off the fire alarm, again. I still maintain that the Grand should hand out badges for most dramatic false alarm. I'd wear mine with pride, as long as it matches my lanyard, obviously.
Deal. By the end of London month, I want a badge collection that make a scout leader weep from jealousy. Master of unreadable license plates, wielder of a 487-button console, and, my favorite, survivor of 8-hour shifts with Lila, gold star for that one.
Oh, please, Finn. 8 hours listening to your dramatic readings of lost property announcements? I deserve the Victoria Cross. But hey, bring on the chaos. Just promise next time you press buttons, it's not all gates open. I like my luxury cars on this side of the barrier.
Can't promise anything, but I'll try. Besides, if I do mess up, you'll just roast me on air. Which, let's be honest, is why our ratings are higher than the number of Range Rovers in here.
Ratings high, coffee low, sarcasm unlimited. Just another glamorous day at the Grand. Tune in tomorrow, folks, when Finn tries to pronounce Lamborghini Aventador without accidentally launching the sprinkler system. Stay underground. Stay sassy.
You know, Lila, they say August flies by when you've spent 48 straight hours staring at CCTV screens. At this rate, my eyes will evolve night vision by next week.
If your eyes sprout night vision, promise not to use them to hunt me in the snack cupboard. But honestly, I can't tell if it's day 2 or day 200. Time in here moves slower than the elevator, and that's saying something.
Hey, every time I step in that lift, I half expect the doors to open onto a Victorian masquerade. Instead, it's just level -12 and a Toyota Prius covered in dust from the Crimean War.
Some say that Prius is the actual time capsule. Open it, and you'll unleash 150 years of muffled complaints about London traffic and lukewarm boot sandwiches.
So you're saying the real treasure is just century-old receipts and a haunting odor of pickled onion crisps? That's almost as disappointing as my coffee.
Oh, come on, Finn. Your coffee could strip paint off the walls. If we ever find the vault, maybe we'll use your mug to open it. Legend has it, nothing survives a second cup.
I'll have you know, my brew has historical significance. It's brewed using secrets passed down by ancient, desperate interns.
Ancient interns? Finn, you're the only person who could turn instant coffee into an archaeological hazard. But, seriously, if we ever do stumble on that vault, do you think we'll find something cool or just a VHS tape of someone parallel parking badly in 1963?
My money's on a Betamax, or a collection of Keep Calm and Carry On mugs, maybe some vintage parking tickets. Proof London's been tragic since the Romans.
Whatever it is, we'll be the ones to find it. Coffee in hand, radios at the ready. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you hear mysterious beeping tonight, it's either the vault alarm or Finn's coffee evolving again.
Let's hope it's the vault, Lila. Otherwise, we'll need hazmat suits for my coffee. Stay tuned, folks. The greatest discovery under the ground might just be the survival of our taste buds.